The weather is super crazy here on the Gold Coast today, so I am sorry if you can hear the wind, the rain dripping, and the occasional bird really enjoying it. Today I'm going to be taking you through how to use a loose powder foundation. I know for years and years I refused to use powder foundation because one, I was convinced it didn't work, and two, I think I was convinced that because I didn't know how to use it properly. Now I've been using it for a year and have not switched back. So today I'm going to show you how I like to use it. First step is always getting my hair out of the way. The foundation that I use is the Burleigh Minerals Loose Foundation Powder. It's a mineral foundation powder and the shade I use is Seashell. Apply it, I use a kabuki brush. I use the Burleigh Minerals one as well. Please ignore how dirty it is. I haven't cleaned it yet this week. I would recommend cleaning your brushes regularly because a clean brush means smoother and nicer application, and obviously it's better for your skin. Also, to prep my skin, I use tomato oil. I'll put an image of that on the screen, and then also just some moisturizer. My assumption is with loose foundation powder is that people try it once, don't apply enough, or just do kind of a sheer layer, decide it looks pretty, but they want a fuller coverage foundation so they don't pick it up again. But the secret is to layer your foundation powder. And you think with normal foundations that doesn't work because it goes super cakey, but this is the opposite. After dipping in and tapping off the excess product, I'm just gonna start sweeping it all over my face. That was a lot of product. This is why I recommend cleaning your brush regularly, because a lot of that product was probably just sitting on my brush. I just dipped in again to do the top half of my face. Depending on how much is on your brush is how many times you'll need to dip in per layer. Usually I would dip in more than once to do the bottom half of my face, but there was a lot going on today. Don't forget to do your eyes. I make sure to always blend it down my neck and onto my ears so they're not like pink. This is layer one done. Up close. I just love it. My other foundations never looked like this instantly. Insane. On some days I would stop there, but today I want to build it up a little bit. So I am just tapping into my foundation again. And instead of doing the big sweeping motions this time, I'm going to tap my face, just like this. When you're trying to build something up, you want to tap instead of sweeping, because initial layer is fine like that because you are trying to just get coverage. But then as you build it up, you want it to stay in that place you're trying to cover instead of sweeping it out to your ears. I am dipping in to do the other side. Dipping in again to do my nose. Dipping in once more to do my forehead. The funny thing is, when I first started using foundation powder, I'd never do enough on my forehead. I would always sweep it all over my face, do one layer on my forehead, and then forget to touch it up. That is after the second layer of tapping it in. You guys, how I cover blemishes, and again, it's just building it up in that area. Just lightly tap in. It's the beauty of it because it doesn't look cakey. You can put as many layers on as you want, and I can build up my cheeks more than I build up my forehead. Just on my chin. Summer and it's hot, I'm just building it up on my nose a little bit more because I sweat a lot. This is after 2 full layers and then just building it up in those areas that I wanted to. Look at that sheen. It has covered all my blemishes without using any concealer, which was near impossible with me with conventional foundations. It would look so cakey and just slide off of my face. That's where that problem area was. This foundation powder just melts into your skin, but not really because it's non-comedogenic. But if you find during the day you're a little bit sweaty, or perhaps it does separate a little bit because you're oily, I honestly just blend it back in. Never do that with my other foundations because it would just slide off my face and be gone. And then I would have 2 different shades going on because literally I'm pink. I've also just noticed that the cicadas have started, and I'm very sorry if that's been going on for a long time or the whole video, because I've only just noticed, so I'm hoping they only just started. I'm gonna go finish my makeup off and then I will be back with the final look. Okay, it's been a little while, but I am back and here is the finished look. I have added bronzer and blush to my cheeks as well as some under eye concealer, but I did not conceal any of my blemishes, not even this active one down the bottom here. I want to hear your thoughts. Have you tried mineral foundation powder before, or are you a little bit scared? Maybe you didn't use it properly. Tell me all of it. Drop a comment down below and I will see you in the next video. Bye.